Imagine you're on aisle 7 of your local H-E-B, the frozen aisle. You're headed to get your favorite Chinese dumplings. That way you can go home, veg on the couch, pop it in the microwave, enjoy your favorite Netflix show. Now, in America, I never want second helpings, but over in Nepal, I always want Momo. Ba-dum-tis. Now, perhaps if you don't find that funny, you've never been to Nepal before. Within our short time together, I hope to tell you as much about the culture and the unique things about Nepal as I can. Now, I'm sure your frozen dumplings were absolutely great, but have you ever wondered what it was like to enjoy the actual delicacy while being immersed in the culture itself that created it? While many assume that this delicacy is solely a Chinese dish, China Today wrote an article on January 1st of 2019 in which they expressed that China's Belt and Road Initiative allows for a great deal of cultural exchange and cooperation between the two countries. So let's go ahead and dive into learning more about some of the attributes that are most important and unique to Nepal. So, when I imagine Nepal, I imagine myself being immersed in almost this cultural-like dance. One of the most important things about the culture of Nepal is the Hindu festivals that they have. One of those being the primary festival, the Hindu festival of Dashain. And according to an article written from rsansar.org, written in 2015, this is the largest and longest festival in Nepal, in which dancing, singing, and eating occur around the clock. Now, if that doesn't strike your fancy, the schools within Nepal let out for 15 days just to enjoy this festival. And get this, there's more in which they do the same. Now, perhaps dancing isn't your cup of tea. Well, Nepal is also home to one of the largest, if not the largest, mountain in the world, which is debated. BasecampTrekNepal.com last assessed on August 3rd of 2018 that every year approximately 35,000 people from around the world travel to Nepal in hopes of summiting this great feat, otherwise known as Mount Everest. Now, unfortunately, I'm pretty much assuming that most people recognize that they're not going to summit it because only between 350 to 700 people actually conquer this. Now, let's keep going. Perhaps the risk of adventure isn't for you, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and examine some of Nepal's most famous cuisine, dal bhat. Dal bhat is a combination of spices, lentils, dal, and rice. Dal is basically a liquid that they immerse the rice in to kind of add a little bit of flavor. So, everyone kind of assumes that this isn't a very good meal, but it's actually very colorful and healthy for you, especially while you're hiking. It's very great fuel for your body. Now, along with that, being purely carbs, when you're not hiking, how is this supposed to fuel your body, right? Well, Food Reviews International completed a review of Nepal's staple dishes in 2005, which stated that pure culture starters with probiotic strains eliminate pathogenic and toxin-producing microorganisms from the fermented product and ensure health benefits to the consumer. Well, if you weren't sure about that, I know I'm a little bit convinced just through that. Additionally, on March 14th of 2018, a report done by the International Cuisine stated that dal bhat has earned the official title of the national dish of Nepal. Having been to Nepal myself a couple of times and actually just getting back yesterday from it, I can tell you just how important this simple dish is. They eat it around the clock, and somehow they never get tired of it, and I never got tired of it either. So if that doesn't convince you, I would guarantee that you would at least love to enjoy trying it. Now, between the festivals, the adventure, and the food, there truly isn't much that doesn't happen in Nepal. Even though Nepal is over a day's trip away from the United States, Texas specifically, everyone finds themselves going there eventually to enjoy some of the culture and learning about the unique things that are specific to it. So when you're at H-E-B next time, maybe try going to get the ingredients to make your own momo instead of going straight towards the frozen aisle. Well, I hope you learned enough about this speech to enjoy the aspect of learning more about Nepal.